Hey, good morning. You're looking good today. This is Frank in the Brazil Times newsroom, and it's time to look at the Monday paper and see what's going on. Uh, as we pull up the Brazil Times, I want to remind you that we got that skiff of snow last night, and the roads in Brazil are snow covered. They are slick, but if you exercise caution and don't drive like a maniac, you won't have any problem whatsoever, especially at intersections. Okay? Okay. So let's look at the front page of the Brazil Times today. The new assisted living facility is open in Brazil, and it will soon be welcoming new residents. Hundreds of area residents accepted the invitation for a tour and lunch at the Villas of Holly Brook and Reflections, a memory care residence on US 40 west of First Christian Church. That was Saturday. The property is owned by Reggie and Martha Phillips of Charleston, Illinois, Charleston, Illinois, said Gail Wiley Camonte, who is manager of the Brazil facility. Reggie is also a state representative in Illinois. His company owns a variety of properties, including assisted living and memory care facilities in that state. And you can read more about that grand opening in today's edition and online. Remember how a $3 part and some out-of-the-box thinking helped repair the Brazil First United Methodist Church's bells? That was 1 year ago. Well, the bells could once again go silent any day now because the fix using a small unrelated foam part is wearing out, causing the church to raise funds to purchase a new I'm not sure how you say this, Carillon, I think it is, or Carillon player. Let's keep the bells ringing is the slogan being used by the church choir and board members, spearheading the fundraising efforts to get enough money to cover the cost of replacing out-of-date systems so that the bells can be heard once again throughout the city of Brazil. And the Democrats threw a free breakfast over the weekend. On Saturday morning, there were about 60 people who showed up at the Brazil Family Restaurant for the free breakfast. When the meeting room was filled, as a matter of fact, and it caused Democratic Party Chair Harvey Roscoe to pull up extra tables and chairs. Diners were invited to order any breakfast items on their menu. Kim Fiddler gave a brief legislative update of the bills before the Indiana General Assembly, and Bill Breeden, who was a Democratic candidate, also spoke. And you can see that in today's edition of the Brazil Times as well. Brazil Fire Chief Jake Bennett said his department continues to look into what caused a house fire Friday. The fire was reported at 4:30 p.m. and it spread quickly through the rental home at 515 North Walnut Street. Bennett said a young woman and her children were inside the home when it started and were able to exit safely. And we have more for you about that in today's edition of the Brazil Times as well. The Clay County 4-H Council's annual indoor yard sale at the fairgrounds on State Road 59 took place Saturday morning, and Clay County 4-H Forever Achiever members are pictured in the photo inside today's edition of the Brazil Times. Let's see here. National Blueberry Pancake Day was celebrated at Town Park. Food Service Director Maggie Dreyer flipped lots of tasty pancakes Saturday morning as many local residents stopped by to visit and take part in the celebration of National Blueberry Pancake Day at Town Park Assisted Living of Brazil, and that, of course, is over in the 500 block of South Murphy Avenue. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I had cereal this morning. Those hot blueberry pancakes sound good too, though, don't they? They certainly do. Our Monday opinion page is in today's edition. We have letters from Sarge Eveland and Kathy Mullenix and Virginia Thompson. You can see what they're thinking about. And Linda Messmer has her column in today. The headline reads, like, did hell freeze over and no one told me? And you can find out what she's reading about on the opinion page today, as well as a look back to January 29 to February 4th, 1956. So if you want to know what's going on in the city of Brazil in 1956, you can climb into the Wayback Machine with us and find out. In sports, the Knights sent 3 wrestlers to a regional round, reported by our sports editor Kerry Fox from Bloomington. The Northview Knights advanced 3 wrestlers out of the Bloomington North Sectional on Saturday during a competition where very little went according to plan. Seniors Jacob Hendrick and Austin Cook finished second, and Tyler Paul was third, as the top 4 in each respective weight class advanced to next weekend's Bloomington South Regional. And let's see, I have other sports to report as well. This is something we should mention. Now, every Monday we have a sports schedule for you, all local sports, and that's in the Monday edition of the Brazil Times. Congratulations to Philip and Marissa Sinclair of Brazil on the birth of their daughter, Olivia Dawn Sinclair. And congratulations to Kelsey Marie Berger of Sealyville, formerly of Brazil, on the birth of her daughter, Sadie Josephine Nicole Berger. And we have pictures for you in today's edition of the Brazil Times. So there's a lot more for you. I never want to say that's it, because there's a lot more for you. We've got a lot of inserts, advertising in full color that you'll want to check out, I'm sure. I want to say hi to Lisa Mars. She is here today. Good morning to you, Lisa. Carol Evans is here. Glad to see you, Carol. Harvey Roscoe is here. Glad to see you, Harvey. And I don't know when you joined, but we were just talking about the fine breakfast the Democrats had for the public. So you'll want to watch the video again if you didn't catch it live, Harvey. And I don't know who else is here, but we're glad to have you here today as well. I'm Frank in the Brazil Times newsroom. Be careful when you're out and about today. High today around 32 degrees, right at freezing. So the streets might remain wet and maybe a little bit slick. So be careful when you're out and about, won't you? We'll see you later.